Hey guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with China. So today we're back with another video, and welcome if you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about benefits. Well, I'm going to be talking about 5 benefits of working night shift as a new grad nurse. As we all know, well, as you guys know, I am still considered a new grad because it hasn't hit a year yet. So basically I'm still a new grad. It's been about 5 months. In a few weeks we'll make it 6 months. So yeah, and I've been working working as a night shift nurse for about 3.5, 4 months. Within the 5 months I've been a nurse. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I think 5 benefits of working a night shift new grad nurse. I'm not throwing any shade, or I'm not saying day shift nurse is not, I'm not saying that it's not good, or if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I'm just telling you based on my experience and based on my on my preference and stuff, what I like and what I don't like and stuff like that. Well, this video is going to be only about the benefits of working night shifts. Yeah, so I have nothing against day shift. Well, I'll get back. That's probably going to be another video, okay? I was going to say I don't have anything against, it's not that I have something against day shift. It's just certain things that I guess I wouldn't like working as a day shift nurse. I mean, I did day shift for about a few weeks, like for about 6 weeks. Was it 6 weeks? No, you guys, for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. I don't know, for a few weeks. And comparing it to night shift, I would say I like night shift better, besides the sleep, the sleep deprived, being not able to do stuff. Like I said, that's gonna be another video, so I'll get to all that, all the the negatives and the disadvantages of working night shifts. But this video is going to be mainly about benefits of working night shift nurses. So if you haven't subscribed, please stop this video right now and go subscribe, please. Alright, you guys, sorry my camera died for a little bit, but I'm back. So like I was saying, the first benefit of working night shift is that you have more time to learn new procedures. We all know during the day, it's so busy, like it's crazy busy, like you're being pulled left and right all the time, and honestly, truly, I could never understand how these nurses how they do, like, I don't know, it's just so much happens during the day. It's like you're constantly just moving left and right, like you're always up. Like, I'm just like, how do you even have time to actually just do the things? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some days, in night shift, I am really, like, it's really busy, and you're going up and down the whole time, and time is passing by, and but day shift, that's like a everyday thing. Like that every day, it's always busy, it's always chaos, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm just like, how do you have time to learn the procedures, especially as a new grad student? We need the time to actually, there's a lot of things that we unfortunately didn't learn in nursing school. Like, for example, putting in IVs. Well, some people did learn all that in nursing school, and but me, I didn't put my first real IV until I was a nurse, honestly, truly. Well, I lied, I did that in nursing school, I lied. But like, some procedures, like putting in an NG tube and all that stuff, I didn't put one into a real person until I was a nurse. Until I was a nurse by myself. So a lot of those procedures and stuff, I feel like I feel like, you know, you have more time to actually do them. Like, you know, grab a person, you know, grab a senior nurse or a nurse that has experience, and, you know, be like, oh, I don't know how to do this or whatever, you know, and they'll take the time. Like, I mean, most of the time the senior nurses and the old, I mean, the like the nurses on your floor, most of the time they're, you know, really nice regarding, you know, helping, you know, other new nurses and stuff. I mean, on my floor, that's, you know, that's the case, because on my floor they're so helpful. Like, I can ask them for literally anything and they will stop what they're doing to you know, help me, or they'll be like, okay, I'll be back, or just give me a few minutes, you know. They will really just help you out. So that's another, you know, that's one thing, you know, you have more time to, you know, do more procedures and learn, you know, the way of the floor, you know. And, you know, because the first few days you'll be like going crazy, because it's like there's so much to do, and, you know, sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming, because, you know, you're not getting the time to actually do procedures. You're just literally just going around crazy all the time, and sometimes you don't even know what you're doing, you know. So that little extra time and stuff during night shift really helps out a lot. Number 2 is less people on the unit. As you guys know, you know, during the day, you know, that's when the doctors are on the floor constantly. That's when PT, OT, physical therapy, respiratory therapist, the family, oh my gosh, the families are on the floor. So it's like it's so much going on. Like, it's just like when there's like so much, like too much going on, it takes away from the patient, and now you're just, you know, like, especially with the families, like, depending on how they are and stuff like that, sometimes they're so needy, and it's like, yo, am I just taking care of your, you know, of your sick loved one, or am I taking, you know, worrying about you? Because it's like some families, they're so hard to deal with. It's like, and they just want everything to be their way, and they ask so many questions, and you're just like, you know, so sometimes it's a little frustrating. So yeah, but like, I'm not saying that, like, you know, the night shift, especially in my hospital, we honestly don't really have a time frame to where we stop. I mean, we tell them that we do, but honestly, truly, you know, the families can sleep over, stay over whenever. So so, you know, it really helps when, you know, when there's less people around that's going to interfere with you caring for the patient, you know. So it gives you more time to, you know, actually take care of the patient and listen to their needs, and instead of listening to their family's needs and listen to the doctors, blah blah blah, all that craziness, you know. So that really helps a lot. Number 3, you don't need to attend rounds. Well, you don't need to attend rounds as often or rarely, you know. I know that when I was doing day shift, or when I started off with day shift, we had rounds every single day at 11 o'clock. And you guys, when I tell you, imagine, like, y'all know how crazy a med-surg floor is during the day. Y'all know how crazy it is. Just add that round. You know, you have to take off, you know, you have to stop what you're doing, make sure that you looked up, like, and that's the thing too, you have to make sure that you look up your patient, you know, between the time you'll get on the shift. I think is it wait, I'm trying to think if it's 11, no, 10 o'clock. I lied. 10 o'clock. So so you have to make sure that you take the time between, you know, shift change to 10 o'clock to make sure that you looked up all your patients, know what's going on, what's their barriers, why they're still here, and all that stuff. You have to make sure you have all that information, you know, for the rounds. And you guys, when I tell you, I used, like, during my time, I used to be so stressed, because I'm just like, how you expect me to, because especially the first few hours are the first few hours of work is the most critical, and it is the most craziest, because everybody wants this, everybody wants that, you know. Physical therapists coming on the floor, family members are coming on the floor, they ask all these questions, you have all these labs you gotta, like, it's just so much going on the first few hours, you know, when you get on the floor. So, and then they want to add, you know, round meetings that you have to go to, and that, like, in most of the time, like I mean, it lasts for like about an hour. Most of the time you don't have to stay for the whole thing. You just, you know, give report on your patient and then you just go. But still, like, that takes away time from the patient and all that stuff. Yeah, but I mean, for us, we do rounds, but like, it's very informal. Like, we literally just tell, like, some of our charge nurses, they just ask us, you know, what's new with the patient. Is there anything that they would like to know and stuff before the shift end or whatever. Like, you know, it's like, it's very quick and, you know, like, informal, and you just tell them whatever you think, you know, they needed to know, and why, you know, what's their barriers of them being, you know, still being in the hospital. So that's a plus, because and it was a little intimidating too, because it was like a group of, like, the sometimes the supervisors will be there, all these people, like all these management people was there, the manager was there, all these, you know, management people was there. So it was like, it was a little intimidating, and I'm just like, it was, I don't know, I did not like that at all. But anyways, number 4 is that, you know, you have less management around. Okay, you guys know how, like, you know, during the day, like, especially like some hospitals, management are not as, you know, it's not a big issue, and, you know, sometimes the managers, they micromanage, where, like, you know, they're like, you know, on your back, trying to see what you're doing, all the, like, you know, they're like behind you, checking to see what you're doing, how you doing it, and sometimes that can make people make mistakes like that. That makes you like, you know, nervous and stuff, and, you know, and I mean, that just puts more stress, more pressure on the person, especially if you're a new grad nurse and stuff like that. That's very, you know, like, it'll get very uncomfortable, and, you know, that tends to make, you know, us make more mistakes, because, you know, we're trying to do our best, but then again, we're like being micromanaged, and then it's like, you know, it just makes us very comfortable, and we tend to make a lot of mistakes that way, you know. So during the night, it's just the charge nurse and the workers most of the time, and the supervisor for the whole hospital, she's going around the whole night on each floors. And most of the I mean, in my hospital, most of the managements that we have, like, at night, they're really cool and chill. Like, you know, we all talk, we all just lay back, and, you know, I mean, we still get things done. Like, we still, you know, make sure that, you know, getting things done is our priorities, but we also, like, you know, we're not as, like, I mean, they're not like as, you know, like, oh, you got to do your work, oh, you can't be doing it. Like, you know, we know what we're supposed to do, and, you know, when we're supposed to do it and all that stuff. So, you know, they just let us do what we got to do, you know, on our own timing, and, you know, like, they allow us to use our own judgments, and, you know, and stuff like that. And it's not as stressful, it's not as pressure, I guess, like, less pressure than, you know, it would be during the day, where, like, they're like hovering around you and stuff like that. And then the last but final benefits of working a night shift nurse as a new grad is, of course, the pay differential. You guys, if, like, y'all know, after nursing school, some people have, like, all these loans, some people have, you know, bills, like, you know, real people bills, you know, grown-up people bills that they have to, you know, pay and stuff like that. So you know, the pay differential really makes a huge difference. Like, from the amount that I was making during the day and the amount that I'm making during the night, I would say is a big difference. I mean, it makes a, like, it's not a really big difference, but it does make a difference, especially if you have all these bills, and, you know, it does make a difference. I mean, the differential is not the same for every hospital or the unit that you work in, so it all just depends. But I know that, you know, most hospitals do have a good, you know, a decent differential that will help, you know, help the people, you know, motivate them to actually, you know, do a night shift, a night nurse shift, whatever you want to say it. Yeah, like, you know, it does make a difference, like, because, you know, as new grads, we don't really get paid what we're supposed to be, like, you know, what we're supposed to be making, because we're new, we don't have experience, blah blah blah. So, you know, we're like at the lower bottom end of, you know, the pay rate and all that stuff. But that the differential, am I saying it right? The French, okay, you know what, now I'm just messing it up completely. Y'all know exactly what I'm trying to say. But it does make a huge difference. And if you're a new nurse looking for a job, or if you don't mind, you know, night shift, and if you just want to make that extra, you know, little cash or whatever like that, I mean, I would say consider night shift, because, you know, it does have its benefits and stuff like that. It does have its, you know, disadvantage too, but that's something that you would have to figure out for yourself. That's something that you would have to you know, weigh each options and see which one will fit your lifestyle and all that stuff. But you guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching another video. Yeah, you guys, so I'm gonna be making more videos. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions to what you guys would like to see in this channel, just leave it down below and I will comment and I will add them to my list of things to record, because sometimes I'll be running out of ideas and I'm like, what should I record today? I don't know, because I've done this already. So just let me know down below, you guys. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.